Folks, our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division, and it includes 2 participants who have never been in anything remotely resembling a boring fight. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my left, wearing black trunks with red lettering. He comes to us from nearby Boston, Massachusetts, and is coming off a huge knockout win on Thanksgiving Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome back for Max da Silva. And his opponent, boxing out of the red corner to my right, wearing solid black trunks. His record impressive, 1 win, 0 defeats. He's a bare-knuckle brawler who comes to us all the way from Ellsworth, Maine. Tonight, making his Boston Boxing Promotions debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Golden Gloves Sarro. 4 rounds, heavyweights.
All right,
man, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, you can feel the excitement in the air. I think everybody knows that these guys are going to throw some big shots.
What I was saying too about Da Silva is his record's deceiving, but he finally got that first win, and that's dangerous for a guy like him. You know,
and that wasn't a split decision fight. I mean, he stopped his opponent hard, and he was a big underdog in that.
Absolutely.
So let's see what happens here. Big boys in the ring, the heavyweights of boxing. We got a lot of middleweights tonight. Da Silva, though, very short for a heavyweight. A little more measured so far.
We're going to see who takes the first punch first, you know.
Yeah, somebody's bound to rip that Band-Aid.
Sarro definitely respects him, though. I think he knows the type of guy he's in there with. Bombing a hook right there.
Both men keeping up a real high guard. It's nice to see. Silva's really improved as a fighter if you think about it. Like just even you know, to go back 2-3 years, where he carries his hands, where he carries his footwork. I think he's worked on his craft a little bit.
Yeah. He you know, he lost to my teammate Andrew Perez a couple fights back, and you know, he hung in there with him for 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm. And he got his knockout in the second round, too. I may add. Yeah.
He you know, came to fight that night.
Yeah.
As he always does.
Oh, and then there they go. Here
go.
come the crazy shots. I was going to say, this is a shockingly tentative based off what both men were saying, how they were going to bomb out. Obviously, I think they're both trying to find their distance. You saw a few big shots there, but you saw the unorthodox nature of those shots. Yeah. I mean, Da Silva was practically slapping that punch straight down, and Sarro's hook kind of came out of his pocket, you know.
And it's just a matter of time before these guys start connecting.
Wild haymaker from Sarro just missed its mark. That's the type of shot when it lands, it's all over. But
man, I must say, though, Da Silva just looks much better than his previous fights.
Yeah, 100%. He's boxing pretty well in there, minus that one crazy shot that he threw. Just the footwork from Sarro leaves a lot to be desired, Nicky. You know, very, very, very sloppy when Da Silva tends to get close, his legs start crossing and whatnot.
Tried to time that uppercut. It looked like it landed partially there. Da Silva backing him up.
Whoa, monster haymaker. Da Silva trying to do some work. But Da Silva just slaps those punches, you know. It's like if you'd straighten those out a little bit. Uh-oh.
And this is actually
big guys hugging. Melissa Kelly almost refusing to break.
This is a pretty decent round here for Da Silva, though. I mean, not much action from Sarro.
Yeah, it's hard to give it to either man. I don't even think a shot's really been landed. I just think Da Silva looks a little more poised.
Yeah.
Oh, shockingly chill round, and they both pat each other on the back after it. Maybe that's not what they thought was going to happen.
I think Sarro understands the type of guy he's in there with. Yeah. He's not trying to rush it, trying to find his shot. But sometimes with these wild fighters, it's tough to find that shot.
Yeah, Sarro looks like he's actually breathing pretty heavy for the first round. Not the best sign. De Silva maybe trying to lay in wait a little bit, because that's kind of what he did in his last fight. There's a chance if De Silva's now had 8 fights, if he knows that he can do, as a big man, can do 4 rounds, and he's got a guy in front of him, maybe he's looking to get a heavyweight like that gassed out a little bit. So we'll see where it goes.
And just even his stance looks a lot better, too. It looks like he's actually been working on, boxing
100%.
more than anything.
He's improved dramatically. Here comes Sarro. If you want to see some crazy fights, definitely Google him and look for some of his bare knuckle fights on YouTube. There's some really exciting barn burners he's had in the past. But now he's given it a go in the world of boxing, and he is 1-0. He won his first fight, so he is undefeated.
Oh.
Wow.
Both guys kind of connected there.
That's wild.
Here we go.
That's the exchange that I think we thought we were going to be seeing for the first 3 minutes.
De Silva making it rough and tough there in the clinch.
Both guys getting.
Sarro just took a big deep breath right there.
Yeah, I don't know if he can sustain this pace, Nikki. I mean, he's looking tired at the top of the second round. Sometimes it's a visual that you get wrong as a commentator. They're fine. They just are but he just kind of seems to have a look of a little too gassed to be in the first minute of the second round, where De Silva looks much more calmer and relaxed.
Some guys get that adrenaline dump, too,
the
first 2 rounds, and then it kind of comes back to them.
Yeah. Especially when you have that tension of the big heavyweight fights.
Ooh.
Crazy shots. Sarro, very unorthodox puncher, but so is De Silva.
Oh.
Sarro saying he got hit on the back of the head. He's complaining incessantly about it.
She's not letting it happen.
He's getting quite the little break, though. Crowd's grumbling.
Crowd doesn't like it. They want to see a fight. Let's go.
I think they
De
basically
Silva throwing in a little feint right there too.
He's like learned to box, if you will, But again, his punches are still unorthodox. I would say, if anything, his defense and his footwork has gotten better.
He's almost doing the right thing, though, in a sense of where he needs to close that distance because Sarro's the bigger man.
Sarro's taking big, deep breaths. I think he's taking a step back. I don't think he can do 4 rounds. I don't want to be presumptuous and hate on someone's cardio out of the gate, but it looks like he's looking. Looks like he's looking to tie. He's looking after the break. He's going to step back.
He gives
drop the hands. Look how much he's breathing there. Oh, they almost. That was close to a head clash.
Yeah, that was very, very close.
Yeah,
that would have been unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, just about as sloppy as it gets.
I don't really know how to score this. Yeah. Oh, man, that's not good body language there.
Yeah, he's getting more time. Elbows up on the ropes. No, and ammo. Oh, look at him.
This is just chaos.
Yeah.
Sarro's still throwing heavy shots, though.
Oh, yeah.
And De Silva, that might have just won him the round right there.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know how to score it, but that little flurry there might have just won him the round.
Oh, he's got his arm around his trainer. His trainer just helped him sit in the corner. He is breathing heavy, Nicky.
I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what's going on over there, but I think he's holding. I think he was just holding his arm or something.
Yeah, we're trying to look for some body language over in that corner while we watch some of the sloppy highlights, but he just looks exhausted. All right, let's see what happens in this final round here. Well, not the final round. Sorry,
it's the third round. I can't believe we're even in the third round.
I'm just looking at how tired Sarro looks, and it's making me feel like it's the last round. This is very much De Silva's fight to win if his conditioning is better. I mean, but Sarro also throws those big, wild bombs if one of those lands.
With the way the first 2 rounds went, I mean, this is really up for grabs. And these are important 2 rounds right here for Sarro. I mean,
for both men, yeah.
And he just took a heavy, deep breath again.
Yeah, you could score this either way.
Hands on the ropes.
I like how they're just both chilling, I feel like this is Silva's fight to win at this point.
And there's good straight right.
Sarro's got to land one of those big shots if he
Another
wants to
deep
stay
breath.
in this.
But he's still throwing.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And he throws big shots if they're just so wild on unorthodox. But De Silva with those slapping shots, if he would just straighten them out, you know.
It's weird. I've never really seen him throw slapping shots like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's just coming down with them, you know. And all that grappling also makes you
almost
tired,
a clash
too.
of the heads right there again.
Oh, De Silva's trying to sneak one in there.
De Silva really is just a nightmare opponent for somebody somebody with 1 or 2 fights, you know. Just a nightmare to fight.
Yeah, this fight would probably leave the Marcus of Queensberry rolling over in his grave, but so be it. Sometimes you have to have a fun. Whoa! I mean, again, a punch like that lands, that's lights out. But you just can't just throw one big haymaker like that and hope that that's all that it's going to land.
He is getting hit to the back of the head a little bit.
Yeah.
Melissa gives him a little
warning.
Looks
like Sarro's just trying to buy some time with it as well. He was getting hit in the back of the head, no doubt, but he's taking that break.
De Silva's corner telling him to go to the body.
I honestly think if De Silva threw a 3 or 4 punch combination and wasn't tied up, that could be all she wrote.
And that's where he's got to throw right there. But it's got to be clean shots, you know.
He had a guy right there that was clean to hit, and he just basically went in and slapped away.
Burying his head and just throwing.
Sarro, I like how when Sarro gets his instructions from the ref, he heads all the way back to his corner. It's pretty genius if you need to buy some time. Hey, let's talk about that warning over here. Come with me, Willie. I mean, just
there goes De Silva with a nice jab.
I think he landed something. Oh, look at that haymaker.
And he went to the body there on that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that landed. He's holding the rope.
In trouble.
He's hurt. Back
De
to the
Silva
head.
drops him.
Wait,
Kelly's calling it a slip. Kelly's calling it a
That might have been.
she's calling it a knockdown.
That might have been back of the head
Sarro.
there.
Sarro is in trouble. Can he beat the count? High drama here at Memorial Hall. He makes it. He is talking to somebody. Maybe he looks done. Does he want to proceed? It looks like this fight's getting stopped. She's talking to
I think she said time. I did see him get hit in the back of the head with one of those shots at the end.
Oh, are they claiming that? Mass confusion here.
And
that's it.
The
Fight's
fight.
over. Sarro is complaining. I'm wondering if he's saying that he got hit in the back of the head. Wait, we have a lot of confusion over here.
There's definitely a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
But Melissa Kelly's had enough.
Melissa Kelly saw the fight wave.
She's had enough, man.
And Max De Silva. He does it again, Nikki. Wow. He does it again. He just took a man's out.
It's funny. You just said before the fight started, if it gets in those later rounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was a big shot.
But that left hook right at the end there was the one that really put him down. But
I mean, it was a big shot behind the head, but Sarro completely turned his entire body and was leaning over the ropes. I mean,
when a guy turns his back like that, it's kind of an indication that they're done.
Absolutely. All right, Nikki, I will catch up with you on a fight.
Absolutely, I'll see you later.
Well, it was wild as expected. Well, it didn't quite go the way we thought in terms of insanity out of the gate, but it takes all kinds.
Another upset for De Silva.
Yeah, but boxing is the Wild West.
And he's got a little win streak going now.
2-fight win streak with a major upset. Yeah. You got to love it.
Wow. And Sarro is, grabbing the ropes there, very, very tired. But, a little frustrating, too, if you're the corner of Sarro, there was a couple shots to the back of the head, and it's unfortunate. Sometimes in the moment, those get missed, and there's not much you could really do about it. But De Silva comes in here, gets another upset win. That's 2 in a row for him now. This guy has really turned it around in these last 2 fights. Very impressive. It's obviously not the cleanest boxing in the world, but, he's going in there and he's getting a win. So congratulations to him. And hopefully we see Sarro again. a little unfortunate seeing him get hit to the head. But
ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes and 53 seconds of round number 3. Your winner via TKO, riding a 2-fight winning streak, Max da Silva. Da Silva.
And Max da Silva is your winner here today. Just another great fight. Obviously it was not the cleanest fight, but, it's one of those rough and tough fights that, fans want to see. And, another stoppage here today. That's the second one of the night.